Shoulders are gonna get melted down your back, your upper back, middle back, lower back melts into the floor, and your legs are slightly open. Just taking nice 3 deep breaths, inhaling the arms up, exhaling, melting a bit more. Again, bringing the breath into the side ribs and the back. And then last time here. Excellent. You're going to bring your palms all the way down for a moment. And you're going to take a nice inhale, squeeze open with those knees. Exhale, come on back for 5. So again, starting to warm up already. It's not full intensity, but you feel how the back is melted. You feel how the core is active, and you feel how you can push away with those outer thighs and still resist in with the inner thighs. Good. Inhaling out. Exhale back in for 2. Last full 1 for 1. Great. Bringing the arms all the way up. Again, circling around, head, neck, and shoulders are coming up, and we're reaching here. So if you feel like you want to use your weights, by all means, grab them. We're going to start with a nice reach upwards as the legs go open, and then you're going to open up to the side. Good. Now you're going to lift up with the arms open, and then come back into the middle. So you're opening up with the knees, stretching on up, exhaling, opening up to a T, and then inhaling, arms come up, and exhale back. If at some point you feel like you need to support your core, then, support your neck, by all means, go for it. And remember, we're keeping the feet planted on the floor. So when you open up your knees, I don't want you lifting your feet or kind of having the soles of your feet kiss together. They may separate a tiny bit, but not very much. Good. 2 more. Inhaling, open. Exhale, out. And then really squeeze those arms together as you hug yourself in. And then last moment here. And then all the way back. Great. I'm going to grab my weights. Good. So you're going to actually keep the knees open. Your left hand is going to be behind your head. Your right arm is going to be by the side. And we're just going to start to just do a little bit of pulsing with this right hand. Now, what I want you to focus on is the rest of you is stable. So you're not like pulsing and shaking all over the place. You're really focusing on pushing down and keeping the rest of you as stable as you can be. Good. And when you feel like you've gotten that stability down, plus minus, you're going to float those knees up into a nice tabletop position. Great. And from here, you're going to open up the knees and exhale, come back for 5. So your arms and your legs are kind of moving at slightly different paces, but complementary paces. Inhale, open, exhale, return, squeeze. Good. 3 more. And last time here. Great. Gently put the weight down, put your hands behind your head. You're going to stretch out your legs for me, and you're going to gently pulse on out. Now, your toes are gently pointed, your upper back is lifted, your middle back is connected to the floor, your lower back is also nice and smooth into the mat without arching or tilting. Your hips are nice and neutral. And you find this diagonal position that feels comfortably active. Great, you've got 5. Exhale out. Keep breathing for 4. 3. Belly button still comes in and out. Heavy legs, 2. And last time. Super squeeze back towards the center, knees come in, and then slowly float your feet down to the floor on 3, 2, and 1. Great, take the weight in the other hand, elbow nice and wide, and we just gently start pulsing with that left arm. And again, just seeing where you need to stabilize. It's like that counterbalancing concept, right? You don't want to be shaking. You want to focus on the breath. You want to focus on stabilizing through your core in order to then be able to lift other body parts. Good. 1 more full breath. And then we slowly float the knees up to a tabletop position, feeling what that feels like. Elbow open on the right. And then you open up, squeeze, and return back for 5. Inhale, open, back for 4. And again, staying at the tabletop position, focusing on that expansion through the hips and through the bum, keeping the breath nice and open through the ribs in the front, side, and back. And then when you exhale, I really want you to really weave those ribs back together, kind of coming back into a package position on the internal hug. And last time here, super gently put the weight down, hand behind your head, and you're going to stretch out the legs and then gently pulse that out for 5. More like a big stretch than a pulse. 4. 3. Come up a tiny bit higher, elbows wide. 2. Last time here, staying here, release your hands, come up a little bit higher, and now start pulsing down for 10, 9. 8, keep breathing long, shoulders down, reaching a little bit further. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Super, squeeze everything back to the center. Hug your knees into your chest. Soles of your feet come down, walk up, say hi, and then slowly lower down for me. 3, 2, and 1. Great. We're gonna keep the weights in either hand if you'd like. Opening up your knees a tiny bit. We're coming into a bridge position. So you're lifting your bum, your middle back, and keeping the shoulders nice and planted here. Great, so I know you have weights and resistance bands, so a little bit intense. If it feels too much, just get rid of it. So you're gonna inhale the arms up and open like we did before, and then you're gonna bring them up again and close. That's the arm move. Inhale, up and open. Exhale, squeeze back together. Last time here, just the arms. Inhale, up and open. Exhale, back. Good, put your hands down for a moment. What's gonna happen with the leg is that you're bringing the left knee in and tapping it down. Now, because you have the weights and the resistance band, it feels very different than just floating through normal space, right? So we're going to feel what's happening here. Good, 2 more times without the arm. Last time here. Great, let's see if we can do this together. Inhaling, up and open. Exhale, back, slowly come down. So you're adding a little bit of like a pull resistance, hold, and all the way back. Only 4 more. And again, see what feels good. If it doesn't feel good to hold it, or if it feels like it's too much, you can always slowly come on back. Good, we got 2. And 1. I love that intensity. Excellent, hands come down, slowly melt. Upper back, lower back. Slowly coming down with the hips. And then find a moment for yourself for the minute and just bring your knees into your chest. Great, coming back into a lifted position before we go to the other side. Arms go behind you, head, neck, and shoulders get lifted, and we reach for a moment here. Great, one hand on top of each other behind your head. Bring those legs up for me. And we're gonna twist towards the right, and then exhale out. Good, 1 more time like this. Inhaling, stretching, and twisting. Exhaling it out. Good, change the position of your arms. Inhale, twist. Exhale out. I still want you to reach with the core. Your arms are just coming along for the ride. Good, inhale, twist. Exhale out. You can always keep your hands behind your head. I'm just trying to add another layer to this. Good, last time here. Inhale, twist. Exhale out. Last time. All the way out. Super, back to the center. Soles of your feet down and slowly melt. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Grabbing the hold again of your weights in either hand if you so choose. Taking a nice deep breath, making sure your knees are about fist width apart, lifting your bum, lower back, middle back, and finding that reach here. And again, adjusting your feet as necessary. So just the arms first. Inhaling, up and open. Exhale, squeeze and close. Good, 2 more. Last time here. Good, putting the palms down for a moment. Right leg gets lifted on up. And then we tap it down. And again, seeing what that difference is between not really stopping too much, right? You're kind of still in a constant state of continual flow. Good, 2 more. And then last time here. Now we start adding the arms with that nice little hold. So inhaling, up and open. Exhale, back. Super, 4 more. And again, breathing through it. I don't know, for me, this seems quite happily intense. But again, I still want you to feel the stability through that left leg. Your left bum might be holding a little bit more, but trying not to put any pressure in one particular body part too much. See if you can expand and spread out that intention. And all the way back. Excellent, palms down, slowly lowering, melting down on 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Bring those feet into a tabletop position, bringing the arms all the way behind you, circling around, head, neck, and shoulders come up. Good, and you're gonna stretch out your legs for me here. Turn them out, and then you're gonna gently pulse and switch sides, or rather one foot and comes in front of the other. Inhaling, open, exhale back. Good, hands come down. 5, 4, keep reaching. Hands behind your head, 3, 2, good, hands again through the center, 1. Excellent, all the way back to the middle. Slowly put the feet back down on the floor, walk up, stay high, and then lower down. 3, 2, and 1. Super flex out your feet for me. And take a nice inhale, coming all the way up. Head, neck, and shoulders follow. And we reach forward for our nice long roll up. Good, taking another moment here. And then exhale, stacking on up on 3, 2, and 1. Cool. So weights are gonna go on the side. We're gonna come onto the side. So again, you have choices. You can come either all the way down, or you can come up into this lifted position. Whatever feels good for you at this moment. And again, this weight on the right hand is just optional, but just still make sure that you're always at this 90-degree angle. Good. So we're gonna open up here for me. Come on back for 5. Again, feel free to look down at the floor if you need to. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great, you're gonna put the weight down. I want you to have spidey fingers. And actually you're gonna bring the the right knee behind the left, and then you're stretching out that left foot. Okay, so your right knee is kind of kissing the back of your left knee. Your hips are still stacked, you're gently down at the floor. You're lifting up this bottom leg, and you're bringing it back, and then stretching it out. So it's a slightly weird angle, but you're really using the inner thigh and the side of you to hold and stabilize. Great, we've got 5 more. 4. Again, see, where are you holding this from? Can you melt that right shoulder a little bit further down? Can you lift up a tiny bit more for 2? And 1. Excellent, bringing that right foot down, bringing the, left foot down, right foot comes on top. We're gonna lift it up and come on downwards. And then go back up towards the center and stay down. So you're basically pushing it down to the back diagonal. Inhale, up, push on down. Good, if you feel pretty stable here, feel free to release an arm so that you have less stability. And see where you can open up that downward push to make it a little bit bigger without resisting too much of the upper body. 2 more. Last time here. Excellent, again, putting that right knee behind, fingertips forward facing, lifting on up, and then coming back up, stretching it out. So again, kind of bringing the left heel towards that right knee. Good, we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Super, back to the center, take a deep breath. And now we're gonna roll down all the way. Alrighty, so giving yourself a quick moment here. I want you to lift both heels off the floor. I want you to bring up that knee, and we're gonna do that tip tap. So you're kind of lowering, and then you're bringing it up, and now I want you to close at the top. So you're opening it up, and you're kind of allowing the feet to go down, your knees close ever so slightly, and then you come back up and squeeze. Again, feel free to lift your arm in a different position for a little bit less stability. Good, 4 more. And feeling where you can lift a tiny bit maybe from this side body so that you're actually very active from above and below. If not, feel free to melt completely into the floor below. Good, again, keeping that right shoulder down while simultaneously extending that arm through the sky. And then last time here, and all the way back. Awesome, come back to the middle. Cool, we are going to float through the center for a second. Hi, darling. And we're sitting up really tall. I want you to extend your fingertips out, palms upward facing. So you're gonna curl down, 3, 2, 1, tapping your lower back, exhaling up, palms come down. Inhale, curling back. Again, keeping the feet nice and planted. Nothing is happening yet. We're just alternating hands each time we come down to feel what that feels like about opening up our space or feeling like we're a little bit more grounded. Good, one more full set, inhaling, curling back. Exhale, up. And then last time here. Good. So from here, I'm just gonna show you to the side. We're basically gonna hinge back. And again, keep the spine nice and long. Everything is hinged. And you're making mini pulses. And when I mean mini, I mean mini. Good, so you're finding a way to keep the core lifted, keeping that spine nice and long. And you're basically imagining that I'm coming along and kind of lifting you up from the belly. Great, we're gonna do 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great, now what's gonna happen? We're gonna curl and lift. So again, I want you to feel how your hips tuck a little bit. You're actually not even tapping. You're basically curling a tiny bit using that internal lift and coming on up. Great, so it's like a Pilates C-curve curly lift. Maybe we can give it a name. Still feel like it's like an internal hug. So you're inhaling, lengthening, not even tapping. I want you to feel how far can you go down without tapping and then come up from there. Good, 2 more. Last time here. Good, you're gonna stay here for a moment, feeling the curl, holding. Good, you're gonna stretch out your legs for me. Fantastic, let's really reach the arms up and down for 5. Keep the curl. 4, lifting from the belly. 3, 2, 1. Great, back to the center. Bring your feet back towards the floor and then lift that up. Awesome, open up your knees a little bit and let yourself just hang long with the space that is created in between the resistance bands, even if there's not that much. Great, and then stack on up on 3, 2, and 1. Cool, over to the other side. So again, either laying down or coming on up. Finding that space, feeling free to grab the weight if you so choose. Great, and we start here nice and slow. Inhaling up, exhale back for 5. And again, no matter where you're at, you're still taking this at your own pace, but I would still rather you slow it down instead of speeding it up. Great, 2, and 1. Excellent, weight comes down, fingertips go into spidey mode. We bring the top leg behind the bottom one, stretch on out, and then lift on up. So we're basically coming across and stretching it out. Great, inhaling, exhale, long. So again, feeling where are you holding this move from, and where are you giving a gas or a sense of movement, and where are you breaking it? So again, this shouldn't be in the back, right? We're still using that right side to lift up quite a lot. Good, 2 more. And then last time here. Excellent, extending that right leg. And then the bottom, and here we go. So you're lifting on up and then pushing behind. Now that behind lift, I still don't want you to sink down, right? I still want you to see how much can you push back, how much can you allow the hip to open while maintaining that stacked position. Good, 6 more. Again, if you want to give yourself that extra little twist at the top from the belly button up, by all means, go for it. And again, feeling the lift, resisting back for 3, 2, happy legs, and 1. Awesome, bending that left leg again, flexing through the right, lifting it up, and then tapping above and stretching it out for 5, 4, 3, pushing away from the floor, a tiny bit more away from the shoulders, and 1. Great, everyone coming all the way back down. And again, using the weight or not, wherever you're at. So feet are gonna come up and you're opening here, right? So you're coming on down, just slowly tapping the toes, lifting it up and then closing. Good, changing the position of your arms if you want. Inhale, open and tap. Squeeze the ribs back together, lift on up and close. Great. So again, just finding your way through space, seeing what feels happy and warm at the moment. Even if we're actively using the legs, can you still allow for the core to be very, very active? Can you allow the shoulder to melt down the back with the reach from above? Can you lift up the lower right side of the upper body just a tiny bit, like that torso area? If you feel like you need to melt in, then melt in. Great. Opening up here. Good. Last full set. Inhaling, squeeze and open. Exhale, up and back. Oh my goodness, that was great. Slowly coming back for 3, 2, and 1. Cool. We're coming back onto the backs. And actually, let's get rid of the resistance band for a moment and just put it on the side. Good. So I want your knees to be slightly open a little bit more, reaching up the arms all the way here, circling around, and then lifting up on 3, 2, and 1 to the outside. Good. One hand on top of each other behind your head, squeezing those knees together. And then you're going to float up the right leg for me and flex out the left. So you're inhaling, stretching on out with the right, and then coming on back for 5. 4, again, opening up the elbows. 3, keep that breath as long as you can. 2, and 1. Fantastic. Keeping the right leg there, you're going to lift on up and tap the left foot to the right heel and then lower it down for 5. 4, 3, sorry, I'm breathing into your ears, but 2 is part of the process, and 1. Excellent. Slowly lower down for 3, 2, and 1. Bringing that right knee in. Slowly lower down for me here, and then bring the arms out to a T. Great, everyone. You're going to slowly bring the right knee over towards the left, stretching out, allowing the spine to open, keeping the upper body upwards towards the ceiling. And then I want you to exhale, open up, but keep the left hip grounded. So basically, you're allowing for the right hip to come up as you bring the knee on the right over towards the left. And then when you decide to go back, I want you to keep your entire body grounded as you allow for the right knee to open up just to its position where it can without lifting the left hip. Good. 3 more. Inhaling, opening. Exhale, close and reopen. Super. 2 more. And last time here. Excellent. Hug that knee into your chest for a second. And then slowly melt that right leg down for 3, 2, 1. Inhale the arms up by your ears. And then exhale, slowly circle around head, neck, and shoulders. Follow, we reach for our amazing roll up. Good, and then you stack on up when you inhale, as you inhale. And then exhale, find your way all the way to the top. Good, I want you to curl back again. Exhale, reach on up this time. So inhaling, curling back. We're not tapping, we're just curling and leaning. So it's not a full straight back, it's more of a gentle curve reach. Exhale, lift. Good, 2 more. And again, feeling how empowered your legs are at this moment, flexing out all the way through the heels. Great, arms come down. I want you to reach forward with the arms, simultaneously curling back as you lower down on 3, 2, and 1. Great. Circling around again for me here, just lifting the head, neck, and shoulders as you float that left knee in towards the tabletop. And then one hand on top of each other, flexing out with the right. So you're inhaling it out, exhale back. Now again, even with this quote unquote simple move, the extra weight is a little bit of a layer of control. How small do you need to make it, or how big can you? And again, focus not only on that leg extension, but on opening up the hip and that control through the middle and lower core. Good, last time here and hold. Right leg comes up to tap and lower down for 5. 4, and again, feeling to make this distance as big or as small as you need it. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Slowly bend the knee, release your hands, lower down on 3, 2, and 1. Bring the arms up towards the ceiling and then open them up to that T shape. So again, bringing the left knee over towards the right, allowing for the stretch and the hold. And then exhaling, opening up, regrounding through both hips, and only allowing that left hip to open as much as you can without lifting the right hip now. Right, so one side is a full open release. And then you exhale back towards the center, regrounding to control for the openness that you can handle right now. Good, 3 more. Inhaling, open. Exhale, reconnect and recenter, open towards that left. And again, you feel how the hips are heavy. You feel how your left side needs to activate a little bit more in order to stabilize. Great. One last time. Super. Come back towards the center, flex out through that left heel now. Inhaling the arms all the way up, head, neck, and shoulders follow as we come up for our full roll up on 3, 2, and 1. Taking a deep breath. And then stacking on up on 3, 2, and 1. Good. Twisting towards the right for a second. I want you to bring the elbow back and push back. And then come on in. Twist a tiny bit more towards the right. Inhaling, elbow comes in, push back. Exhale, reach. 3 more. We're trying to twist a tiny bit more each time, allowing for the arm to stretch. If you touch the floor, that's totally fine. Seeing if you can sit up a tiny bit further. Inhaling here, resist. Again, kind of a slow, loving move for the elbows. And all the way back. Good. Slowly come back towards the center. 3, 2, 1. Curl back just a little bit. Reaching, reaching, reaching. Feeling the spine stretch. And then exhale, stack on up again. Good. Over to the left side. Inhaling, twist a little bit. Elbow comes back on the left. Push it out. Exhale, reach. Good. 4 more to go. Inhale, twist. And again, you feel how the right arm continues to reach. You feel how your spine is super elongated. Your hips are heavy. You're opening up through each gentle twist. 2 more. Inhale, twist. And I always find it amazing how much you can actually twist when you just create the space of like, oh, I don't have to do it all at once, right? You're allowing your body to get comfortable with that move. One last one before you then get to your somewhat max. Super. Back to the center. Take a deep breath. Curling back, reaching, reaching, reaching. And then restacking up on 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Take your weights off for me, please. I'm not getting sick. I'm not getting sick. I'm not getting sick. Have I said that yet? Feel pretty fit. It's just that tickly throat. All right, everyone. So we're going to curl back, bringing the knees into your tabletop position for a moment, into that huggy tabletop. And then you're going to bring your knees into an actual tabletop. Arms come behind you, circle around, and then lift on up, head, neck, and shoulders. Stretch and re-extend the legs for 5. Shoulders down. 4. Keep breathing. 3. Happy reaches. 2, and 1. Good. Bring the knees in towards you. Open them up. Flex your heels. Hands come into your prayer position. Dive through. Wrap around. Open up the chest, belly back, rolling to the tips of our shoulder blades. 3, 2, 1. Rolling back. 3, 2, 1. Finding our balance first. Stretching if you choose. 3, 2, 1, rolling back, allowing the spine to neutralize, allowing all of that energy just to spread in warmth. And last time here, good. Inhaling, 3, 2, 1, roll back, and find your moment of peace. Good. Knees together, hands by your side. Shift your weight forward. Hang nice and long. Bending one leg and then the other. And saying yes here to everything that fits our vision of what we want our life to be, and actively saying no to everything else. And slowly rolling up on 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Cool. Let's do